Within a few months of its entry in the Indian market, Oppo has launched quite a few innovative devices. Its latest offering, the Oppo Find 7, is the brand's take on super premium handsets from the likes of Samsung and HTC and boasts quite a few firsts. It's the best smartphone your money can buy, at least on paper. So let's delve into its review to check out its real-world usage. With a display of 5.5 inches, the Find 7 is a phablet. Though thanks to its slim bezels, you can try to use it with single hands. Along with the display at the front, usual sensors above and navigation keys below, the device has taken a leaf out of Sony playbook with a blue breathing light for notifications. The device has a matte finish at the back, making sure that it doesn't slip due to sweat. The USP of the smartphone is that it's one of the very few devices featuring a rich 2K resolution display. In fact, the Find 7 was the first device in India with this resolution, and combining it with its resolution results in the dense pixel density of 534 pixels per inch. While the jury is still out whether it makes much difference to human eyes, especially after the much publicized Retina display branding by Apple, but one thing is clear, that the display's prowess can only be known if there's enough. Due to this very reason, many games ran in the windowed mode since they weren't optimized for this resolution. Also, while the display was good in terms of brightness and sharpness, color intensity seemed to be on the lighter side. Even in the camera department, the smartphone touts itself as the first offering with an option to capture 15 megapixel Ultra HD images. In reality, the Find 7 has a 13 megapixel image sensor, and to make the 50 megapixel image, it combines 4 images together via software processing. Sadly, the quality of the 50 megapixel shot was even worse than the phone's usual images. Other than that, the camera is really good and captures everything ranging from close-ups to long shots very well. For selfies, the device has a 5 megapixel camera at the front. Software-wise, the device runs on custom firmware from Oppo called ColorOS on top of dated Android 4.3 Jelly Bean operating system. For a regular user, the ColorOS makes a huge departure from the usual interface. Everything is present on the home screen itself, including apps and widgets. One useful feature of the OS is support for various gestures to open different apps. While the device allows you to use some gestures even when it's locked, for other gestures you can simply bring down the gesture panel. For performance, the device runs on the latest Snapdragon 801 system on chip, offering 4 cores clocked at 2.5 GHz and Adreno 330 GPU for graphics. As you can expect, the Find 7 runs flawlessly even while playing heavy games. Thanks to the presence of a 3 GB RAM, it doesn't slow down even when multiple apps are running. When it comes to the battery life, the 3000 mAh battery is able to last the phone through an entire working day of moderate usage. However, if you use it heavily, it'll drain easily considering it powers 4 times the HD resolution on the display. In our loop test, it was able to play back a 720p video for little more than 6 hours. But don't worry if your battery is drained quickly, as it can get full charge within just an hour. Yes, you heard us right. The Find 7 has a special VOOC technology for charging, which allows it to charge rapidly via its supplied 4 ampere charger. Of course, there is another thing, that the 4 ampere charger is quite big to carry around. Overall, the Oppo Find 7 comes off as a great option for those who want performance and future-proof their purchase as well. Unlike other flagships, the Find 7 supports Indian 4G band, which is a great thing. However, it still isn't a great all-rounder considering the user interface.